Welcome to another studio vlog. I couldn't wait to show you this. Truth is, it's two things. I shared with you in my last studio vlog a couple of furniture pieces that I added to help, and I think I have figured out exactly what I'm gonna do. But also, I am blown away with the Epson scanner. I'll put the link in the description and all of that below, but I am just so excited to show you my artwork in comparison to what I scanned before and what it looks like now. It's pretty crazy, but like crazy good. I purchased the Epson V600 Perfection photo scanner so that I can begin digitizing my artwork. Previously, I would use the scanner on my printer, which is great for documents and other things that you need really quick. And I may still use it for that. But for digitizing my artwork, I needed something a little more powerful and professional. And this scanner does just that. So you can scan at higher resolutions, which gives you larger image sizes for your prints, and you don't lose the quality when you're printing. It has the ability to scan film and documents too. Setup was relatively easy. I just used the Epson Scan 2 app that comes with the scanner. I did some research after I had purchased it and I was just waiting for it to arrive at my house. I'm gonna recommend that you go check out As Told by Brittany's video for some research. I think that her information was fantastic. It was perfect. It was easy for me to follow along. And if you really want to know, like a deeper dive, go check out her video. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get into our first scan. I'm going to share with you the settings I use. You can adjust these however you want. The scanner, of course, is going to be the Epson Perfection V600. For the scan settings, they have some preset options, but you can save your settings so that you can use them in the future. For mode, we're going to use photo mode. The document source is scanner glass. The document type is reflection. I like to do the 48-bit color and the 600 DPI so that I can then create larger prints from the smaller prints. I always go with high quality. If I was doing a document, I wouldn't do that, but since I want all of the details from my artwork, I make sure that it's high. You can skip this color management section, but of course you can explore that if you want to. I always save the image format as a TIFF. It's going to be a larger file, but when I go to edit the document, it's just going to give me more to work with. They do have options as a JPEG or PNG. You can name your file. I'm going to name my file Chrysanthemums. And then you select your folder and press scan and let the scanner do its magic. So this is the point where you can take your original and you can figure out if it captured all the color correctly. I feel like it did. It also did a fantastic job capturing all of the details. I don't know if you can tell, but the details are just so refined compared to the scan that I've done before, and I'll show you that here in just a minute. And then I'll show you the other two. So I have 4 of these flowers that I did all together. Just so you can see how well the scan is. Hopefully you can see that. I think it did a fantastic job. I'm really happy with how they came out. I think that when you work really hard on your artwork, you want to capture it in its best light, right? You want to capture it in the best detail when you're scanning it so that you can reproduce that into prints or licensing, greeting cards, bookmarks, whatever you're going to make. You really want that high quality scan. So let me show you really quickly the scans that I did with my scanner from my printer. You can see already that there is a world of difference. It's brighter, it's more vibrant, it captured the orange and the pinks more vividly, and even the greens more vividly. So you can totally see from the original, and then the new scan is on the right and the older scan is on the left. What a difference. It's like a night and day. So now let's print them and we'll compare the prints as well. So I just did a test print. This isn't going to be a final, but oh, just look at that. So nice. So there's the original on the right and the print on the left. And honestly, you can hardly tell the difference. I did see that it didn't capture the bottom of the leaf. I'm thinking that maybe it scanned in funny. So I'll just do a rescan, which is no big deal. But I love seeing how the color has just come through a little more brightly. So fun. So these are the prints that I did with the scan from my printer. And by the way, I'm not putting down the scan from the printer. It's just the difference is just out of this world. So this was when I scanned it from that. And you can see the difference right here. So the original's in the middle. The new scan is on the right with the V600 Epson. And then the HP scanner from my printer on the left. Just the details is just kind of blowing me away. It just captured it so well. So I went ahead and did a new scan, and I was right. It just had cut off the bottom of that leaf. So now you can see the leaf is restored. And I'll hold these side by side and you can, bam. I mean, look at that. What a difference. I can't even, like, why didn't I get this scanner a long time ago? That's all I keep thinking about. So now I just have to sign my name. So usually when I do a print, I will sign my name to the prints. When I do cards and notebooks, or bookmarks and things like that, I don't sign them. But if I do a print, I will sign them. So I'm going to make some bands out of just regular printer paper for my card set. I think in the future I would really like to get something nicer, but for now this is what I'm going to do. It works, and like I said, in the future I can start to kind of upgrade that kind of thing. But here are all of the cards. I printed them all. They turned out so well. I put my logo on the back, and I am just so super happy with how they came out. I have my signature there that I put on. I put that on in Canva, but this is the first card that I did when I used the other scan. You can see it's a little more yellowed. It doesn't have that detail and that brightness. Again, it's like night and day between the cards. So again, just super happy with how that turned out. And so now I just have to work on some packaging so that I can get them up and in my shop. So I'm going to pair these with some brown craft paper envelopes. So I'll have 4 of those, of course, and then the 4 cards. And I'm going to fit that belly band around them to make a set of cards available in my shop. So I'm going to flip 2 of them around or upside down so that there's just like a more even spacing there when you lay them flat. And I have all of these stickers that are already branded with my logo and everything. And so I'm going to use the ones in the back. For this, I have them in 2 sizes, so it'll be perfect for packaging those cards. I just want to put some branding on the front so that it, just has a good brand presence for My Art Pixie. And there we go. Looks pretty great, I think. And I also have My Art Pixie on the back to hold the belly band in place. I do think this bag might be a little bit bigger. I might have to get some smaller bags just so that they fit a little more snug. But other than that, I think it will be fine. If somebody ordered this today, I would send it this way, and then maybe I'll get some smaller cello bags in the future. So I put a lot of my products together in Canva before I send them to print. If you want more detail on how I do that, maybe like a step-by-step, let me know in the comments below and I will do that. But for now, I just want to show you quickly how I put these prints together before I print them out. Created all of my 5x7 prints ready to go. I download this as a PDF ready for print. Make sure that the color is CMYK. Download that, and then I get ready to print them off. When I do print them, I print them on 5x7 watercolor paper. So I just changed that to 5x7. And then I go ahead and print. I have a stack of the pre-cut 5x7 watercolor paper down in one of the drawers. And I really do like this printer for the print quality. It does a great job. And back in the back, I can adjust it so that it holds the 5x7 paper. And then I can just feed those through there and get them all printed. So here are the first set that I printed off, and this is the new set that I printed off. I just wanted to do a quick comparison so that you can see the difference once again. So the quality, so the crispness is so good. You can see the detail is showing up much better on this second version that I scanned on the Epson. I do sign them all at the bottom. I use a Micron 05. It's gray, so that it looks like pencil, really, but it's permanent. So I'll get ready and sign those now. I think it's important to sign your prints. It's almost like validating that they are yours, you created them. They're just as special as the original. It's a way that you can get prints of your artwork into people's homes so that they can find a special place for them within their space. But they're signed by me, which makes it special that you're getting something signed by the artist. So now for packaging, I'm going to use that 5x7 cellophane bag, and I'll put the branding on it as well. This time I am going to use the bigger circle sticker. So the cards will have the smaller sticker and the prints will have the larger sticker. It looks good. And now I will have both my cards and my prints available in my shop. So I just wanted to show you these cloth paper towels that I picked up off of Amazon. I found that they were really good at wiping off the glass before I do my scans to make sure that I don't have any dust on them. I also use these for when I'm doing some watercolor. That way I don't feel like I'm wasting a lot of paper towel. I'm just trying to reduce that waste. And I thought that this would be a great way to do that. But anyway, I just wanted to show you they have fun prints. There's tons of different prints that you can get. But I just found a pack that had like a variety of florals and fun, sweet little illustrations. So I wanted to share that with you. So I finally figured out what I'm going to do with my tall Alex drawers, and I wanted to tell you about it. So it's right next to my scanner. So I thought it would be the perfect place to put all of the work that I need to scan. I mean, it makes sense, right? I have them kind of concealed away, free from dust, but super handy and right here next to the scanner. So I know that when I have work to scan, it will be in this drawer. I have a couple of things that are kind of work in progress that I'm not quite done with, but still a great place to just kind of house those work in progress and the things that need to be scanned. So when I have a day that I need to get some scans done, I can knock those out. They'll all be in one place. I don't have to search for them. I'll know exactly where they are, and it's close enough to my desk that I can, reach over and put them away. In the second drawer, I'm going to put the ones that I've already scanned. So when they're scanned and they're done, I'm going to put them in this drawer. I've thought about maybe labeling the drawers. Let me know what you think. I'm on the fence. I could totally use my silhouette and label these drawers. But once the scans are done, Then I will take them and I store them away. I use IKEA folders. I've used these for years. They're great for storing. I've got an 8.5 by 11. I've got a large 9 by 12 that I keep some of my artwork in. This is great for my watercolor and my ink projects. And then I've showed you these, but they're the 5 by 7 version that I house all of my Inktober's, my past Inktober's. And I also take some of my smaller works of art and I store them in here as well. I have some extra space, so it just works out pretty well. That I can just store them in the back, and then I've got some of my Inktober in the front. That's what I mean by stepping up my productivity. I can work on my art desk. When I'm done with a project, I can slip it into the top drawer of my Alex drawers. And then when I'm ready to scan, I can pull out all the scans from the top drawer. When I'm done scanning, I can put them in the second drawer. And when I'm ready to store them away for good, I can take them and put them into my IKEA folders. So I'm hoping that the process will work. I'll keep you posted. So I would love to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the before and after? I mean, was I right? There really is no comparison. And I really think if I'm going to take my artwork to the next level, that this is what I needed to do. And I'm so glad that I did. And I'm so excited for just the quality of prints, the quality of cards, and also the licensing opportunities that I will have by just putting together a portfolio that looks crisp and sharp and, you know, all the things that you need when you're putting your art out into the world and you really want it to look good and you want to give your customers the best and you want to be able to license that work so that it can be printed on other materials and things like that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Bye.